Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another live edition of Mafia Roundtable with Dominic Sicali. I'm laughing because as I'm coming on, I got Mimi scratching on uh, by my studio. I have a glass panel door, and she's scratching trying to get in. Mimi's one of the three musketeers I have, so she's scratching like a banshee. So I started laughing. Then I'm looking because I could see myself as I'm going. I'm looking at the hat, and my boy sent me two hats, so I know he's cursing like, "Damn, Dom's wearing those ratchety hats. Why doesn't he have a hat I sent him?" So I'm just laughing at that. Let me say, Richie, Paul, thank you. I'm doing well, so I'm glad you like the channel. Hey, BB, what's up? Good to see you. Um, Hey, Dom, all God bless 100%. Still expect the wiretap breakdown. I'll definitely bring it. I just haven't had time to sit down. Guys, my days are really, really hectic. But let me share something with you before I even go into the Christmas time, the stories. Again, with the stock market, what I tell everybody, my picks and everything. I told everybody Facebook right now today the market's still not closed. There's another hour, and usually at the end of the day, since Meta's been up all day, that's Facebook. It'll probably close out even higher than what it's currently at. So it was a strong day for Facebook. But what did I say last week? Right now, as it stands, right now at this time in the week, it's up $24.57 right now. So, and I told everybody, expect a run 20 or 30 points. That's dollars, but in a stockbroker, you say points. And it just happened. It's up 24 points from when I told everybody to jump aboard. So, listen, I'm not a broker. You can lose, but these are my picks. If you want to follow me, follow me. But massive, massive, massive day I had today in the stock market. And I feel it'll probably close up maybe about 21 points today, 22 points. I think it's going to have a strong run at the end of the day. If not, but it's already up, so be it. But just some of the picks. I'm eyeing probably Dell is my next pick because it took such a big hit last week. So, and I saw it level out. It pulled back about 4 points today, $4, and then hovered back, went positive, very little, few cents, but then went negative again. But it's holding its own, so I would say Dell might be my next pick, but we'll see. Anyway, before we get into it, people go to egvodka.com, order it today, 100% gluten-free, organic, best vodka on the market. Order it for the holidays. It's good to drink with the family. It's even nice for a Christmas gift. You're giving people a gift, something gluten-free and organic. That's special. So you don't hear about that today, especially in the vodka industry. And go to the Goodfella podcast, click on there. Also, click on here, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. And you know what? I have to tell everybody, I was a little disappointed with Thanksgiving. I came on special. It's a day I didn't have to come on. I don't have to come on. I come on whenever I want. But I take the effort out. And in a way, I'm happy. I'm glad what happened. But I guess a lot of people got insulted because, I Googled Thanksgiving. And like I said, the way I was brought up, and I read it. So if you want to go see it, go back to the Thanksgiving Day clip. But all of a sudden, about 240 subscribers, they withdrew. They left the channel. But so be it. I mean, if people are going to be thin-skinned, and I'm just repeating history, folks. I'm repeating what happened. So, if you're going to take it out on me, so be it. You never worked the channel anyway. But it said, I'm looking, I'm like, damn. Like, so I went to the analytics and I saw that one day. But would I have to say all those people who didn't like what I said, tough. Sorry. Just reporting what's out there. You don't like it? You know what? Go to a fake ass channel. Go to CNN or NBC. Go listen to their bullshit. The View. Go on the View. You like hearing bullshit. I like hearing facts, the truth, whether I like it, don't like it, impartial. I rather it straight up. So it is what it is. So at the end of the day, this is the time of year where the mafia thrives. Meaning, so it's Christmas time. So a lot of envelopes, a lot of people put money together. And I could give you, for instance, I had a concrete company around me, Liberty Concrete, and Christmas time comes around. I received an envelope, 50,000 in the envelope, cash. Why, you ask? Well, during the year, Liberty Concrete, like I said, they were around me. They would give me envelopes every once in a while. I never demanded anything. Only Christmas time, you have to do the right thing. And what happened was, excuse me, during the year, if they're owed money, 20,000, 40,000, 80,000, where they bring concrete to a job site. And a lot of these contractors, they'll take advantage. If they don't know they're around somebody, they beat them because listen, that 50, 60, $100,000, it goes in their pocket. So that where they don't have to pay it. And there's plenty of concrete companies. So they might have something with ready mix concrete or Titan, and they use Liberty knowing they're not going to pay. So a few times during the year, I had sent some people go speak to these guys, tell them they have to pay, and they got paid. And the owners of Liberty thanked me, and at Christmas time, they gave me my envelope, which was $50,000. And mind you, I might have collected 180 for them, 185, 200,000. I don't know. I just sent people to make sure they got paid. And then they knew they were around me when they went to Staten Island. The Gambinos stepped up and grabbed them and said, "You can't go to Staten Island." And I sent word, "Well, you don't own Staten Island. We're going there." So, and they went there. They went there. That's the way it was. Went back and forth a few times with them. They threatened them, and I sent word, "Listen, you harm any of them, you're going to get 10 times worse." And that's the way it is. We're not playing. We're not playing. So don't give us idle threats. Don't touch these guys. They're around us, meaning Vinny and myself. And if you harm them, that's like you're putting your hands on us. So you're warned. And that was it. So they were able to go into Staten Island after that. And Christmas time, that's when everybody kicks up to the boss. And it's funny because, and I'm going to say this, my hat's crooked, but hell with it. I heard there was word that Joe Messino said to somebody while he was away, one of the reasons why he cooperated was Vinny wasn't kicking up the money he was supposed to. Vinny was taking over. Vinny this. Joe Messino was full of shit. He was a piece of shit for what he did. And Vinny gave even more so. More so. Once Vinny got arrested, I was there. That I think it was about $365,000. All the money I collected that I had, plus whatever they had. I kicked it all up, even my money, to Joe and Vinny. And even Louis Electric. He asked me, he said, "Dom, why, what are you doing?" I said, Lou, give it to them. I'm giving it to them. This is Vinny's first Christmas away from his family. He deserves it. And Joe, I'm here. He doesn't know me. I just want to make sure. Because Vinny always told me, the more money you give, the harder it is for a boss to take you out. So that's what I did. And I told him I'll make it up during the year from the envelopes to whatever they get every month. I'll just pull a few dollars out for myself. And he says, "Not a good idea, smart move." And lo and behold, Joe had the balls to complain, to say Vinny screwed him over. That was one of the reasons. Never happened. Joe was just a pathological liar. He even lied and set up Vinny and myself that we were going to kill the prosecutor. It wasn't. We were going to kill him, but the word came from Joe. The word came from Joe Messino. Joe Messino played the game, knew that would be his ace in the hole, and Joe Messino rerouted everything to Vinny. So I hope Judge Garifas does come down with his ruling soon with Vinny. Vinny does definitely deserve a new trial because what they did was dirty, and that wasn't right. Wasn't fair. And I keep it real, folks. Is what it is. But envelopes, it usually goes, you have your associates, they kick up to their soldiers, to people they're around. And then from there, the soldiers kick up to the captains. Then the captains send it up upstairs, usually to the underboss, or if they have a direct connection to the boss, like Vinny, he would bypass the underboss, go directly to Joe. And that's the way it is. And usually it's 10%. Vinny, Christmas time, would kick up like 30 to 40%. He would kick up just every year. And one thing he told me, if you give the boss $100,000 from your crew this year, make sure next year it's a little bit more. Even if you don't have it, take it out of your own pocket. Never give him less because then his antennas will pop up that you're getting greedy. So these are little lessons you learn, and that's just the way the mafia moves and they thrive. But a crime boss, I would say they're raking in anywhere, just Christmas alone, easily anywhere from 500,000 to maybe, nah, I would say more than that. Because listen, I had guys around me where I got $365,000. A boss who's been there as long as Joe had to be getting anywhere $1.5 million to maybe $3 million from everybody kicking up. So there's a lot of money, lot of money, and it's a powerful, powerful thing. And Christmas time, I used to love it because you're meeting your guys, you're going out for cocktails, dinner, having a good time. And usually up north, it's cold. So I would switch over. I would have Remy. I like my Remy XO Extra. That was my drink. You heat it up, put a little flame to it, cigar, and you're hanging out with the guys shooting the shit. Christmas time, festive, New York City. You can't beat it. I definitely miss those times, especially Christmas. The holidays, the guys, the camaraderie, meeting other crime families. Actually, that year I was supposed to meet Mickey Boy Paradiso for dinner, a Christmas dinner. Something had came up. It was an emergency, especially with Vinny out of the pocket. I had to cancel it, but too bad because that would have been my last Christmas meal with Mickey. I like him. Mickey was a hell of a guy, hell of a guy. So, free Vinny we have. Lock nonstop. Yes, free Vinny. It's like free Willie. I agree. I agree. He should get out soon. And it would be dangerous for me, but he doesn't deserve to be in there for life. I agree with that. So I'm going to answer some questions and then I'm going to bounce. Right now, we're already 15 minutes into this. So we'll go back and forth. We have Denmark in the house. Glad to see you here. Thank you. Did you know Angelo Prisco? How was he? I knew Angelo Prisco very well. He was very close to my family for many, many years. Great, great guy. And I'll tell some Angelo Prisco stories coming soon. So, hey, Dom, Fordham Road still in the house. We got Fordham Road in the house. Listen, one thing I miss is Arthur Avenue. Going there, Title Brothers used to be the place where they had all the Italian stuff. They actually supplied to a lot of restaurants back in the day. They had big, big slabs. When I tell you slabs of chocolate like this thick, you have to cut it there's a big machine. You hit it down, it's like a hammer, but it's sharp, and it would cut the blocks of chocolate. Oh man. It was so thick you could not chew it. It would have to melt in your mouth. I miss that. That's for sure. Crypto also, yes, the cryptocurrency, it's tremendous. There's a company called MicroStrategy, symbols MSTR, and I myself, again, I'm not giving anybody tips. If you like stocks, these are my picks. I think MicroStrategy did have a massive run up lately, but I think it's been pulling back, and I think it's getting ready to go again. They just announced they bought more Bitcoin. I think they own maybe 407,000, a little bit over 407,000 Bitcoins. So it's valued at about $32 billion they have, and it cost them I think they paid about 56 dollar 56,000 a coin averaged out. So do the numbers. It's almost double right now. So they have a nice profit and they always pop too. So I think it's time this week they are going to take a run, but extremely volatile the stock. So be careful. I would sit back a little bit more and then load up. What else do we have? Did you know? Hey, Vodka. Yeah, okay. Dom, who were some of your business mentors that helped you in your amazing success? Well, with the stock, it was Sally Avellino, who's with the Lucchese crime family. He was a capo with the Lucchese's. He made me hip to the stock market. Um, I would say in the construction, Peter Serpico, who was partners with Carmine Della Cava. They had Cava Construction. Now Peter's the CEO, or I'm pretty sure CEO of OmniBuild. He got me started with building the houses. He walked me into Ponce de Leon Bank, and I got my first loan to construct a house. And then it's just the Tower Marble and Terrazzo Union. I was working there when I came home from jail in that union for 6 months while I was in the halfway house. And then I grabbed an old time. I asked them how to read the blueprints. And then my first job was a Hunts Point Meat Market. So I was always aggressive. I've always didn't take failure as an option. And like I did events, medical, just everything, folks. Car wash. Um, just if there's a buck to be made, I'm getting on it. And that's it. And I failed a lot, but I succeeded a lot as well. Just don't take failure as a negative. Use it as a positive. Use it as a force to keep on going. Keep on going for your dreams, your goals. You will achieve them. Hard work, determination, definitely. Sometimes more determination than hard work. Did you know the Napolis? Vinny, Louis? Yes. I was closer with Cheech, Frank DiNapoli. He lived in on the borderline. I would say I think it was Westchester back in the day. Um, and I'll tell some stories about him and his habits. So we'll go into that later on. Been a while. E.G. Vodka. No, right, whatever that is. CJ, I have no idea. Oh, no chaser needed. Sorry, I have no glasses on. So you're right about that. That the vodka is that smooth. We have Michael Hill, Christmas Time in the City. Yes, it is. One of my favorite songs is Last Christmas by, I think, George Michael. That's one of my favorite. So, did you know Perry, who owns D'Amico's? Yes, Perry was in my crew. I love Perry. Great guy, not a tough guy, strictly businessman. At one time, Perry was running the San Gennaro Feast, and Giuliani gave him the key to the city. And Giuliani had no clue he was a made guy at that time. Perry's a great guy. One of the good ones. One of the really good guy. I like Perry a lot. If Vinny got out, would you communicate with him? Um, Probably not. Probably not. I don't know. Good question, though. I don't know. Hey, Dom, happy holidays. Joe, happy holidays to you, too. The scammer that got scammed. Cry baby, payback sucks. Yes, it does. You know what? I keep on going, though. It happens, and there's nothing I could do about it. Maybe because I'm so used to being in the life. When you're in the life, you don't expect it. Nobody's stupid enough to scam you. So that's it. But, it happens. Nothing you could do. But again, I have to be grateful that my outcomes outweigh my losses by far. So it happens. What else? Is the mob in the trucking industry? Yes, they are. They're definitely in the trucking industry. And I'll go into that too in a later date. And we'll talk about one of the largest companies, trucking companies in the USA, all started from the Mafia's protection. They probably are the largest by far, by far. So I'll go into that later on when we're talking more mob stories. Did you ever meet Paul Ragusa? I don't know. The name sounds familiar. Cynthia, I love that Christmas song. Me too. It's one of my favorite. Actually, that song reminds me. Before I got locked up, I had a white MDX, brand new, and there was snow on the ground. I was in Throg's Neck, and I was doing donuts in the snow, and that song was playing, and just laughing, having a good time. And that was one of my last memories with that song back then. Uh, Nathan Jones, what's up, Dom? Can a black man be an associate? Absolutely, absolutely. You have associates. Anybody could be an associate, without a doubt. We need some Guy Peduto stories. Well, listen, I might have when we do the Sakali corner unfiltered. I'll definitely have Guy on if he's willing to come on, which I'm sure he'll come on for me. I remember Guy and his brother Andy. So, and remember, I know them when they were kids. They were young. They were younger than me, and to me, they were innocent. They didn't do any dirt. So, but I know later on down the road, Guy became extremely wild. So, but no, definitely. Why did Anthony Pepitone? What's it? Who did Anthony Pepitone come up under? Whose crew did he take over? He's a capo now. Anthony Pepitone was originally around Nicky Santoro. Nicky Santoro is the one who sponsored him for the life, and he came in. Pepitone, did he get straightened out with me? I'm not sure if he got straightened out with me or right after me. I think he got straightened out with me. It was Anthony Pepitone. I want to say Patty Boy. Who else? There was two other people with me that got straightened out that day, that evening. Stephen, great stories, Dom, and 100% watching from Scotland. We got Scotland in the house. Much love and respect to you guys over there. I will definitely be coming there one day soon. Did you know Anthony Russo, Dom? I do know Anthony Russo. Great guy. Um, and I told him he has a lot when he speaks, when we're talking, his action. I'm like, you remind me so much of Bruno in Delicato. He's so much like him. Anthony seems to me like a big teddy bear, but strong guy like a bull. I like Anthony a lot. He's a great guy. And he's a funny bastard too. We have fun when we get together. That's for sure. I haven't seen him or heard from him in a while, but everybody's doing their own thing, which is great. In your heart, I believe you would have liked make amends with Vinny before your time is up here. I know you would. You got a good heart, and I'm sure Vinny feels something similar, maybe a bit more resistant. You know what? I agree with you. Yes. Vinny and I were extremely close. I'm sure. Listen, the guy's doing life mainly because of me. And I hurt. I do hurt for him, his family with it, what happened. And I'm not regretting anything because self-preservation. He was looking out for him and his family. And then when he looks himself in the mirror, he has to know that. He has to realize that if he doesn't, then he's not the man I thought he was. And just see my point of it. Things he wanted me to do, and I just, we chose our separate paths. And yes, we were that close. It bothers me, but life goes on. Joe Hernandez. Who would have thought Dom would become a chauffeur for the wife and another female drinking in the back seat? Excuse me. Can you believe that, Joe? Unbelievable. But it's all good. All good. As long as the women had a good time, I was all right. I don't mind driving anyway while they chitter chat in the back. How much you think Mikey? No, stop. CJ. It's not Mikey Knows. He has a new nickname. Mikey Washwoman, the nose. Okay, Mikey Washwoman, the nose, is getting kicked up. Um, I don't think he's getting what we were getting. That's for sure. But he's doing all right. He's doing all right. Definitely. Was your straightening out ceremony held in the Bronx? No, it was actually held in Westchester at Anthony Donato's old house. That's where we got straightened out. So I think Westchester or Larchmont, where he lived. Scarsdale. That's where he lived. I'm pretty sure one of those areas. It's all the same area to me. Russo on the Bay. Yes, I've been. I was on Russo on the Bay, and what's funny is I had to go to somebody's wedding, and I have Lil Vinny with me. He came with me, and we're all dressed up. It was a mob, somebody associated. Somebody I had to go, so I'm looking for. I thought it was at Russo on the Bay, but it was at Leonard's. So I pull up to Russo's, and there's something going on. All of a sudden, some guy opens up my door. Hi, good to see you, and hugs me. I'm like, oh, hey, good to see you. I'm like, oh, shit, where the F do I know him from? So we're walking in, and he's like, anything you need, I'm here for you. You come see me, whatever you want in the place you have. And like, he's just ecstatic. So I'm walking. So Lil Vinny comes over to me and says, Dom, who is that? Oh my God, is that the owner? Like, I said, Vinny, I have no fucking idea who that is. I have no clue. Like, I guess he mistaken me for somebody else. Thank God he wasn't looking to kill me. But yeah, I had no clue. And then we walked into the wedding reception. I'm like, hey, Dom, how are you? A few people I know. And I'm like, hey, where is so and so? Like, oh, they're at Leonard's, wrong wedding. So we had to leave. But it was a funny thing when we got out. Let's see. Bo, it's one thing to be a rat. Okay, cool. And 1K, too sick. And if you seen me, you probably wouldn't say anything. So we got another tough guy on the keyboard. You know what? 1, 2, your mother's a coward. How about that? How about that? So this is Sakali's Corner Unfiltered. Your mother's a coward. Keep it up, you'll get blocked. And that's it. So I'm the HNIC of the keyboard. You will get blocked. But before you get blocked, hit that subscribe button, folks. Hit the like button. I gotta get my numbers back up. They're declining. I don't care. I could have as long as my squad's with me, we're good to go. We're definitely good to go. Why would you talk on social media like you have any morals or values? Oh, I have a lot of morals or values. I have a lot more than you think, buddy. I don't have to hide before 1K too sick. So a lot more morals or values than you could ever think of. Trust me, pal. We got Sir Bear. That's all I'm gonna say. 1K too sick. Go cry about it, man. I'm a living relic. Don't even bother with this. Did Guy Peduto get made? Not while I was out. No. I know he was close with Vinny at one time. He was doing things with Vinny. But like I said, I'll reach out to him. We'll have him on the show. CJ, do you think Joey Molino was really shelved, or is it a tactic to stay under the radar? That's CJ. That's a really good one. I thought about that too. Just might be a possibility because Philly's a lot different from New York. They beat to their own drum, and like a lot of people did say, Joey's been giving out turkeys in the media for a long time, not to this extent. So maybe he said, let me step back, say I'm shelved, take a side seat, just so the family will stay recognized with New York. So I'm sure there's a lot of things that New York helps them out with, and a lot of money making things. So who knows? Then again, his place got steak shop, I heard, got firebombed or caught fire, whatever happened. So I'm sure he has a lot of people upset with him, but who knows? But good question, CJ. Shooting the dice. Jesus, Dom, I asked the same question 3 times and you skipped over each time. Shooting the dice. Dom, were foreign nationals treated any different to U.S. citizens in prison. People I was with, no different. Not in the federal system. No, not where I was at. So, all right, got that. Sorry, shooting the dice. Sometimes things go by too quick on the screen, but I got it in. Nathan Jones, do you think the mob is still active in New York? Absolutely, 10,000%. Did Sal Avelina ever talk about Tony Ducks? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. They did too much talking in that car. So, no, Sally was, to me, Sally was legitimate guy, big earner, tremendous earner. And Sally knew my family very, very well. The Rongas knew him very well. I had Tommy Ronger in Staten Island, who's in the garbage industry, and Tommy Ronger in the Bronx, who Tommy Ronger in Staten Island was a distant cousin. The Ronger in the Bronx was my uncle, my grandmother's brother, and he also had a private sanitation that he inherited from my Aunt Sadie's husband. So, Aunt Sadie, no, my Aunt Katie, her husband, who was big. So he inherited that, right. It was RM, RM, RMC. RMC was the company. Now let me see. Let me check real quick, see what we're doing here. See if my thing, see? Meta's going up. Now it's up 1754. And so is Facebook. Tesla too. 1450. I had Tesla. I put my sell order in, so hopefully it'll execute. I went about $4 or $5 above the asking, so we'll see. And it looks like it might. Let's see. Cynthia, move from the fools, Dom. They're all a joke. I know that, but I have to answer it. I'm just trying to be fair, and I don't hide from anything. That just shows who I am. But thank you, Cynthia. Shooting the dice. Thank you, Dom. No problem. No, shooting the dice, and I apologize. So, like I said, sometimes this shit goes too quick, but just keep on hitting it up. So, and hit that subscribe button. That's all I ask you, people. I never ask for donations, contributions, envelopes, however you want to phrase it. I just ask hit that subscribe, hit the like button, and get these numbers up. So I have about maybe 10 more minutes. Then we'll be signing off, and that's it. Did you know Vinny Casablanca? Yes, I did. I know Vinny Casablanca very well. And I'll tell you, listen, folks, I have a lot of stories growing up. We did a lot of shit. Vinny Casablanca, Michael Sullivan, Michael Cahill. Who else is there? Lenny Esposito, Joe Mahoney. I'll even go back. Listen, I could go on forever, but we did a lot of stuff. So I have a lot of stories I didn't talk about. Ronnie Burney, my boy who passed away. God rest his soul. Same with Lenny too. That was my boy. I even have more stories with Stephen DeLuca, Paulie Carantenuto. We have a lot. So it's coming. Joel, Dom, since you are married to a Latin woman, can you dance salsa? Listen, I could dance. Hips don't lie. I could dance. You know what? But I think I'm better when I have a few drinks in me. So that's when you're loose and you just let it go. You let it rip. And I have fun. I go with my brother-in-law sometimes with the family, and he's a funny bastard. I mean, he's just partying up. Oh my God. I'll tell stories about my brother-in-law too. We have a lot of fun. We have 1K, too sick again. You know what, pal? I'm going to block you, so I'm not going to deal with the nonsense. And now you just talk on the internet. You're right. I'm a talker. I don't have to prove myself. But if you Google me, you'll see all the dirt I did in my life. I'm not proud of it, but I was there. I was there in the trenches. So, Joey Molino, the only podcaster who deserves respect. Well, okay, that's your opinion. I'll respect that. Okay. Too sick. You know what? I gotta block you. You're getting people engaged in bullshit. So bye bye. So, and we'll go here. Oh, hold on, folks. I'm just getting this asshole, removing him. Bye bye. Okay, he's gone. And that's it. Okay. Have a Merry Christmas. Dom, stay blessed and safe. You as well, Joel. You stay safe too. It's a pleasure. Thank you for coming on. Did you know Peter Lavina and John Pizzolo? Peter, I did not know. Giant Pizzolo. I think I met him on 2 occasions. I didn't care for him too much. He was all right, but I didn't like what he did with Randy Pizzolo. Um, just listen, Pizzolo, what's his name? John Pizzolo. He had Joey Gambini, Randy Pizzolo. He had a group of guys around him, and I'll tell you the story later on. We'll save that for another mob talk. Merry Christmas to you and the family. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you as well. You need a mob. You need a mob on this channel. I have no idea what you mean by that. Salute to you, bro. Same to you, Nathan. Business question. Your vodka, do you sell in Ethiopia? No, we only in the States. Only in the States. GTO guy, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, brother. Waiting on the gym sessions. They're coming soon. So I'm gonna answer 2 more questions and we're good to go. How you got involved in the vodka business? A friend of mine had the company and I tried it, liked it. So we put everybody together and then we all jumped aboard and that's how we got involved. And I liked it. I believe in the product. So last question, Dom. That's Dom. Have a great Christmas. Old life. Who was the toughest woman? Oh, in the life. I would have to say, there was, whoa, I forgot her name. But a guy. She would throw down, and I want to say her name was Donna. I mean, she would throw down. She had a fist fight with Charlie Batts, who was, a guy in the neighborhood, wild, and she was no joke. She'd fight. So Island in the house. Much respect for the Island. Thank you for joining, John. Dom, have a great Christmas. Okay, I already read that. CJ, you're the last one. What do you think about Rumble stock? RUM? I have no idea. Do you think it has potential? No, but I will check it out. I don't think I have my. Oh, good. I do have my pen here. I'll check it out. I'll do some research on it, and then I'll get back to you. Symbols RUM, right? Okay. Everybody, do you like Irish whiskey? I like anything. Yes, I do. Everybody have a wonderful evening. Much love and respect. I might be on tomorrow. Just check it out in the morning. Check out my Instagram. Oh, you know what these fuckers did? They suspended my TikTok account. I have no reason. I don't know why. I really didn't use it much. I just started posting. And then I did apply because the 2 years I have the TikTok, I never applied for the funds to get paid. So probably they suspended it. I applied for the funds and they saw what I was owed. Oh, those bastards. They blocked me. They suspended. So we'll see what happens there. If not, no big deal. I'll open up another account. So nothing you can do about it. Don't cry over spilled milk. Ever go downtown Brooklyn area? Not really. Everybody have a great evening. Much love and respect. And we'll see what I post tomorrow, what comes out. So wishing everybody the very best. Stay safe. Good night.